All right, time to learn. We're gonna do a quick comparison of measuring a roof from the ground versus the actual roof measurement. Now, this is basically the same thing as doing a big job versus this small garage here. Take what you know and scale it up. Same as the 3-4-5. Take what you know and scale it up. When you're measuring distance in the hunting fields or out in the woods and you're out in the fields or football, take what you know and multiply. All right, so simple concept. So what we're going to do is take measure from this corner of the roof to this corner of the roof, and we're going to take a measurement from this corner to that corner, multiply it, and then multiply that by a common pitch factor of the slope of the roof. And I'll show you that with a cheat sheet in the truck. We're also going to go up onto the roof and measure the same thing of the actual measurements and compare how accurate it is. So let's just get into this. I will pause the video once I go up onto the roof or into the truck and do the math here, so you're not bored. Just for the sake of, switch camera here, for the sake of being able to hook onto something, typically what I would do on a larger roof is I've got a reel, a 100-foot and a 300-foot reel with the screwdriver taped to the end, and I will just look down the gable and then stick it in the grass. But what I'm going to do here, because I'm using my little 30-foot standard, is I'm going to hook it here, but I'm going to note that overhang and we're going to add 1 foot. So hook it, roll her out. Look at those numbers fly by. And we are 22'6" roughly, just call it 22'6". 23'6", 24'6", so just call it 24 foot, simple math, 24 foot. A little wasp nesty thing up there. 24, so I don't forget, help me remember, 24 foot. A lot of walnuts, gonna roll my ankle here. 24, all right, now, looking here, I think I can make this. It looks like it'll fit within the 30-ish range. Hook, don't fall off, hook. Okay, keep tension with your thumb on there, and just roll her out. Oh, we're getting stiff on the spring. Oh boy, we're gonna make it. No, we're gonna run short. 30 foot, we're about a foot short from the edge here. 30, so we're gonna call that 31 to the end. There's a foot overhang's 32. That foot overhang is 33. Don't ever let that snap in or rip it off. All right, so from that point of a satellite map looking down to that one is 33 by 24. It's a close round. Now let's go up onto the roof and check these measurements. Oh, shoot. Almost lost my hand on my little telescoping ladder here. All right, so what you measure on the roof, if you do it right, is going to be the actual roof measurement. A little hooksy. Run her out. Knowledge is power, guys. The time it takes, get a ladder off the truck, go around, measure all the roof, versus measuring it from the ground. Knowledge is power. Never quit learning. All right. I'm trying to do what I do here. Take what I know and share it with you guys. All right. So where are we at here? It might be backwards. We'll flip the camera on. 22 foot 4 inches basically to the top there. 22.4. This is not a symmetrical garage roof. This side's obviously way bigger. And the common pitch of this is probably a 5/12 pitch. Looks deeper than a 4, not quite a 6, easily walkable, but that's the other piece of information you're going to need. Use a pitch gauge, use a plumb bob, a lot of things you can do. And for a top secret tip, when you're measuring one-handed, you know, because you're cool like me and you're making YouTube videos, push, hook, and pull, push, hook, and pull all the way down, because I don't have anyone to film me. And we are at 13'4". So 13'4". Shoot, what did I say? 22.4, 22.4, 13.4, 20, 30, 33, 34, 35. What did I say? 22, 22.4, 13, 20, 30, 33, 34, 35. Call it 36 because the 4 and the 4 is 8 inches. We're going to round up and we rounded under so it'll cancel out. Okay. Come on. If I can get this on here. All right, we're going to pause the video. Not to bore you, go down. We're going to jump to the truck, cancel these notifications popping up. Every time, never fails. Try to shoot a YouTube video for you guys. Pop up notifications, phone calls. Actually, I haven't had a phone call yet today. It's been a really good thing. All right, I'm going to pause this, get the ladder back to the truck. We're going to get the measurements on the laptop fired up so you're not bored waiting on all that, and we'll be right back. Oh, shit. All right, I'm glad I cut the camera there because I didn't want to bore you guys with the time what I'm doing in here, but also I just ran into the tree there because I was looking at the camera, carrying a ladder being funny, and right after I cut it, ran into the tree, the bush. Anyway, so what I got here, we got to switch camera around, see what we got. So comparing measuring from the ground Nice, cushy, safe, corner to corner, walking around. Like, unless you trip on a walnut out there and hurt an ankle, maybe, it's a lot better than going up onto the roof and getting hurt. All right, still rolling. All right, so here's the house. I did a quick sketch of it on Google Maps. What you're going to do is find the place, right-click the cursor. In this case on here, you're going to right-click this. It's going to pop that up. You're going to measure over, measure over, measure over. Look down here. It's going to give you the total area, which is a good piece of information, 796. And the cheat sheet picture here. Actually, let me do this. And if you want, pause the video and copy that information down or screenshot it. Pause the video, screenshot it, and you'll have it. I keep it taped to my laptops and my desk. Here's the sketch I just drew out for you real quick. So my measurements were 22.4 by 13.4, and the width this way is 24.4, rounded it up over here. So what I've got is 36 by 24 is 864. Now this is measuring from the roof. So you're already factoring in because you're up here walking around on this. So that is the actual measurement of the roof, 864 square feet. Now, if you look at this here, 796, which I jotted down, we're a 512 pitch, just looking at that. And if you need, use a pitch gauge. You can get an accurate, we're pretty close. And that's where you get this at. All right, so there is some skill in needing to know that or use an app to find it. This is simple, copy and paste. So there's the 796 on the map on my computer I showed you. And the 512 pitch is going to be a multiplier of 1.083. How to find that? There's the 5, come over, 1.083. They might be asking why use the 1. Well, you don't need to use the 1. You're going to get your multiplier. You're just going to have to add that to your actual square foot. So by multiplying any number by 1 is going to give you the number. Simple math. So basically, if you add a 1 to this or you multiply without the 1, it's going to give you the difference from this number to that number. So if you do a 1 point, your multiplier, it'll factor in the total number. It just saves a step of adding. So there's the 1.083 is 862. If you're not sure, get a calculator, do the math. Square footage from Google Maps or from measuring it out on the ground, which is going to be the 33 by 24. Comes up to be that. Comes over here, 862, 864. Folks, I don't know how else to tell you, but that's pretty damn accurate. That's 2 square feet, measuring from the ground. No ladder. No going up and having an oopsie doopsie. I tripped off the roofie, you know. Just take what you know and scale it up. Okay, so same thing. You can actually do the same measurement on the house here. Here's the house. Measure around this. You got to have a good image of it all. And take the common pitch factor. Now, disclaimer, you got 212 or 412 and 812 up higher up there is transition. I'm poking my window there. Yeah, there's going to be a discrepancy in the exact amount. But if you wanted to, use a pitch factoring measuring software, sketch the roof out with a drone, it'll get pretty damn accurate, mind-blowingly accurate. You don't need to go out there and do all that crazy stuff. So the video is intended to help you learn something. Take what you know and scale it up. Be safe, measure from the ground. You better believe when I see these nasty, gnarly cut-up homes and we're just doing a retail estimate, so we don't have insurance paperwork to measure off of or anything, or Eagle review report, yeah, that's a big time saver. Let me put this up here. It can be very valuable, all right? I'd rather pay an Eagle view fee than go up on a roof, fall off, and get hurt, and I'm dead. My family's fending for themselves, you know. That's why I have life insurance and all that. It's a whole other part of the video we can go down. But yeah, anyway, so Eagle view is good, pricey. Software, valuable. On that note, I want to do a whole video series about this maybe. How to make money. Don't chase money. Don't chase dollars. Provide a service to the market. Provide a product to the market. Basically, learn what the market needs and provide it. Fulfill it. Somebody's already doing that. Just do it better. Mind-blowing, right? I mean, I don't wake up every day, say, I'm going to go to work, make money. Go to work because people have needs. And I try to do what I do to help them, and the money magically flows back. All right. There was something else I think I was going to cover, but basically, for the sake of the video, give it a thumbs up. Screenshot, copy that pitch factor, all kinds of information out there. There's software out there for it, but Google Maps is free. Here, uncut, scripted. All right, here we go. We're just going to come down here, we're going to close that out, okay? And then we're going to bring cursor map up right up to that point, and here's what I'm going to do, okay? we're gonna right click on camera. Boop, it's gonna pop that map up. Now you're gonna scroll on down to measure distance. That simple, folks. Then you're gonna come up over here and boop, tap the button, and there it is. It'll tell you in real time your distance. Simple. Bring over another, boop. Now this is not quite to scale, boop, boop. Okay, and it completes the surface. It closes it in. Just make your map wherever. There's your distance. Now, oh, oopsie doopsie, we made an accident. You just drag it over to wherever you need it. Boop. Oh, we got way off. Johnny was over here just smoking the good stuff. Okay, there we go. Oh, I didn't even have it in view. Wow. So basically, that's it. Real simple, people. I didn't see videos on this stuff. There was no shit when I started roofing this that showed this stuff. Now, granted, I had people tell me about the pitch factor, and I was like, you know what? That's brilliant. How can I streamline? How can I improve? How can I implement systems? This winter, I'm not going to be out doing crazy shit roofing in the cold winter. No, I'm going to still be working. But what I'm going to do is focus on systems, scalability, just a lot of stuff. All right, we're going long. All right, appreciate it. Hopefully you learned something good in this video on how you can measure from the safety of your cozy chair or from the ground. Till next time, be safe, and we'll see you on the next one.